Testing. Alright, looks like we are all good. I'm just gonna get right into it and not even do a stream starting soon, opening screen. So let's head off and find out what these Remans are up to. Captain, the Remans were targeting a magnesite mine in the area, but the list we... wow, my brain and mouth are not up to reading. But the list we recovered didn't have its exact coordinates. I know we're in the right area, but all of the moons in the system are inhabited and our sensors are being affected by the magnesite. We'll need to contact each moon to try to determine which one the Remans were actually targeting. Well, might as well boost our speed.
You've stuck your nose in our business for the last time, Starfleet. All ships, attack! Attack!
I guess they don't like us. My D key has been getting stuck a lot recently, and I do not like it. Alright, on to the next moon. God, it takes so long just to get between places, oh my god. Are we there yet? Are we there yet? We're here.
This moon is private property. No solicitors, beggars, or Starfleet allowed.
They're not very hospitable around here, are they? This is a dangerous area, and it's only gotten worse since the destruction of Romulus. It might be difficult to get someone to trust us. Well, as always, it's the last place we look. No, I'm sure if we went straight to this... Actually, no. Could we have gone straight to this moon? I don't know.
Hello, my good friends. I'm so happy to meet you. Perhaps you are in the market for some high-quality magnesite? We have the finest ore in the quadrant. On behalf of the miners and residents here, I'm more than happy to welcome you to our home. Please transport to the surface. Unfortunately, the large amount of extremely pure magnesite ore in the core of our little world will interfere with your sensors. For safety reasons, I must insist that you use the transporter signal enhancers that I have installed at my own expense. Also, I know you Starfleet types are so fond of your away teams, but could you please restrict the number of crew you bring down to the surface? My people here aren't used to strangers, and you wouldn't want to disrupt their work, would you?
Alright, I guess we're beaming down. I'm taking my medical officer down. Just 'cause. Wait, he said he placed down transport enhancers, but there's none on the ground? Unless they're in the buildings or as antenna on the... Yeah, probably the antennas on the buildings are used to triangulate for a transporter enhancer.
On behalf of everyone on this forsaken rock, let me be the first to welcome you to Hathara. As you can see, we don't have time for pleasantries. And I'm not sharing my Tranya stash with you. So, why don't we skip the chit-chat and get down to business?
Tell me about yourself.
Unfortunately, I cannot call this mine my own. I'm just a middleman. Out of the goodness of my heart, I help the residents here pass on the products of their hard work to commercial entities such as yourself. The minuscule transaction fee and trade tariff I keep to offset my expenses is figured into the unit cost of the ore. My operation has become one of the best in the area because of the high demand for my services from both sides. I provide the best mining equipment and supplies in the sector to the miners, while my customers get competitive pricing on the ore they need.
Any more information?
I don't pay much attention to that. Miners have empty carts and they return with ones filled with ore. If you're that interested, you could visit the mines themselves, but I don't recommend it. It's such a dirty, disagreeable business. And I'm convinced that breathing ore dust for too long is terrible for you. The miners who live near my quarters used to keep me up night after night with their dreadful coughing. I had to install soundproofing just to get some sleep. Are you sure you wouldn't rather look at the ore I had for sale?
That's weird. I don't remember him, like, skipping lines like that before.
Really? Suit yourself. Just remember, I have an exclusive contract to export magnesite ore from this moon. If you try to cut me out of your deals, you'll regret it.
Just a few quick questions. Madron won't answer any questions about why the Remans might be targeting this place for fear of scaring us away from a possible sale. Perhaps if we ask some of the locals about what's going on here, they'll be able to provide information. Alright, let's go question some miners.
I'm sorry, I really can't talk at the moment. I have to finish a survey of the area so the miners can start work on a new mine shaft.
Anything I can do
As much
to
as
help?
I'd appreciate someone else to lug around this heavy equipment, it's all very delicate, and I'd only trust a capable scientist to help me.
Okay. Well, I'm not a scientist. I chose the tactical career. What about you? Can I help you?
I can't talk to you. I can't talk to anyone. I'm on the run. And if those thugs see me talking to you, then you'll be in danger too.
Alright, anything I can
need
do to
someone
help?
who's not afraid of a fight. There's a group here that's beating and stealing from us. Madron doesn't do anything to stop it. For all I know, he's getting a cut of everything they take. They're making life miserable for all of us. Would you be willing to help?
Count me
There's a
in.
group of bullies that have been stealing from us. If we don't give them what they want, they beat us. I had a friend. All he was trying to do here was feed his family. Be a good man. He had an old bottle of ale. He said it was from the homeworld. One of those thugs wanted it. Now, my friend is dead. I'm too weak to stop them, I know that. And now I have my friend's children to feed in addition to my own. But if someone were to teach them a lesson, this camp would be a better place for all of us.
Well, I guess I know what I'm doing. Time to bring out the guns. Alright, where are the enemies at? Oh, there's some over there. Let's just throw a grenade at them. Over here. Quick and simple. Now, where's that last one? They are way over here. There they are. Okay. Easy enough. And he's just sitting in the plasma fire. Okay, you do that, buddy. Hey, Egg, thanks for lurking.
Thank you. Those guys have been giving everyone a lot of trouble. These thugs are part of a larger group that operates deep inside the magnesite mine. They control the lower levels, and no one who goes down there uninvited ever comes back. I don't know what's so important down there that's worth hurting us to protect it. Maybe if you went down there, you could get some answers.
Alright. Gang Violence Task Force. Okay, that's a lovely achievement. Well, I guess they're called accolades in this. Alright, what's Modron have to say?
You want to go in the mine? Are you really interested in buying any magnesite? Or are you just here to cause trouble? Because if it's the latter, I know someplace you can start a little ruckus. There's a gang that controls the bottom levels of the mine. They won't even let me in there. Previously, I allowed them to keep their little kingdom in exchange for information. But lately, they've been more trouble than they're worth. And the intel they're feeding me is useless. Honestly, who doesn't know about the green invasion of Deferi space?
I'll take that information to heart. Let's go into the mines. I've only been streaming for 15 minutes, yet it feels like I've been here for an hour. I guess we don't need our weapons out just yet. Oh, yes we do. did I stop shooting? Weird. Oh gee, I wonder if that's a secret entrance over there. Oh, hello. And there's a few more over there. What are we examining here? Captain, there are a series of pressure plates located in this area. They're low tech, but the Romulans may have had to resort to outdated security measures because of interference from the magnesite veins in the cavern. The problem is that the magnesite is making our tricorders almost useless. If there's anything on this moon that the Remans would want to eliminate badly enough to use Thaleron weapons, it has to be here. We're going to have to figure out how to use the pressure plates to reveal whatever the Romulans are trying to hide. I suspect that we need to activate 2 of them to open the door. Well, alrighty then. Where's the pressure plates? Is this a pressure plate? Or is this a pressure plate? Where are the pressure plates? You didn't specify where the pressure plates were. Let me scan again. Yep, series of pressure plates. Okay, there. Now they've highlighted. Okay, and you, Terrell, we will put... Nope, that's too close. Come on, there. There we go. Oh, now we've got to actually open the hidden door. Ooh, secret, secret.
I give the orders here, Commander. You are out of line.
With all due respect, sir, there is a difference between protecting the Empire from her enemies and provoking
There
them.
is much here you do not understand, Janik. The Remans need to know their place. As do you. I will not forget your insubordination, Commander. The Tal Shiar has no place for officers who cannot follow orders. I'll be in the command center.
Colonel, they were civilians. Their blood is on our hands.
Get used to it. There will be more. Speaking of which, why don't you clean out the brig before you become a resident there?
Okay. So he seems fun. Completely engaged. Okay, we can just sneak past them without being noticed. Let's find access codes then, which are apparently with whoever ran off into the brig.
I almost feel sorry for you, but I have my own neck to worry about. I'll be joining you in there soon enough. If Hakeeb has his way, we all will.
Where is she? I don't... Well, let's go ahead and just release these prisoners. Hey, we got allies now. Okay, why is she not going down? There we go.
Enough! I surrender. I value my life more than the Tal Shiar's secrets. I'll tell you anything you want to know. But first, you must tell me why you are here and what you want.
Why does Reman...
Remans know about this base? Impossible! Only the leadership of the Tal Shiar know we're here. The Empress herself couldn't find us. I don't believe you, but it makes no difference. This is not a military installation. We listen and record here. Nothing more. There are many targets that those Reman scum would find much more tempting. Are you sure you want to end things like this?
Oh, I guess we're killing her. Even though that's optional. That is a big fucking turret. Ow. She did. Well, time to go to the base's control room. Okay. Well, I guess that's just the Romulan prisoners and their AI being dumb. Might as well just kill everyone. I guess that's everyone. Wait, I thought we had to go over that way for some reason. I guess there's just a secret over there, then. And I don't feel like going for secrets right now.
How did you find this place? What else do you know? No matter. You won't be revealing anything to your superiors. It's disappointing I cannot give you a proper interrogation. But I have much to do and little time.
His voice does not match his character.
It has begun. This base will be your tomb.
Oh. And now we're out. Those prisoners are way behind. I'm just gonna assume they'll come up with us. Time to confront Madron.
My mind! What have you done to my mind?
Ah, it was the Tal Shiar.
Shiar? I'm shocked. I had no idea. I certainly wouldn't have sent you down there if you... Say, you didn't happen to find anything valuable down there, did you? Because if you did, remember, I have an exclusive contract.
Oh, I know you knew
And
what
what's
was
it to
down there.
you? This is a rough area of the quadrant, you know, and they're good neighbors. If you're not easily embarrassed, their cameras and listening devices are everywhere. I haven't had a single problem with Orions or Herodians since they moved in. And it doesn't hurt that I acquired the odd bit of information here and there. I'm a businessman, and information is big business.
Alright, what did you discover?
Unfortunately, no. I'll admit, I was trying to find out, but their systems were locked down tight. I'm sure whatever it was had to be big news. Everyone was on edge. Janik and Hakeem were barely speaking, and I once heard Hakeem mumbling something about orders. Someone's been pulling his strings, but I don't know who. I do know the Tal Shiar takes security very seriously. If you manage to pull any files from their system, you can expect them to be heavily encoded. Trust me on that. I speak from experience. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to go talk 100 Romulans into digging a new mine to replace the one you destroyed. My profit margin for this month is ruined.
Eh, whatever, you filthy capitalist. Okay, Madron doesn't seem to know much, at least not what he's willing to part with. Don't think he can help us. We should return to our ship and try our luck decrypting the files we recovered from the Tal Shiar. Alright, let's go ahead and do that. Alright, and I forget how this is how we fit. Go into the ship interior. Visit Starship Bridge. Oh, okay, Skid. Thank you for lurking. Good luck with the duck and frog hunts. Duck and frog hunt. Not hunt. You know what I mean. Boy, it sure is taking a hot second to load. Okay, nice. How many total frogs and ducks are there? Oh my god. I don't know. Okay, sure. So long as you unban them immediately. Let me just get into Twitch here. And figure out how to actually assign mods to assign. You know what? I'll do that after stream, I think. Oh, wow, 64 each, and you only have 27 of the ducks? Alright. Where... Oh, ready room. Oh, is it that simple? And just because you're here too, Skid, I'm gonna make you a mod. Just because I trust the both of you. I'm glad it is that simple. Where am I going? That's my bank. Oh my god. How do I do this? Decrypt Telshar files in your ready room or conference room. Access. I'm not seeing where I'm supposed to do there. Okay, right there. 5 files. Let's see. Activities of note in Klingon space. Emperor Kalis has been spotted in a green space. Chancellor Genpak has potential adversary. Analyze the file structure. No anomalous data structure. House Torg was brought before the High Council for commendation by how that is supposed to be yeah, that's supposed to be X of treason. Okay. Oh, this is fun. Oh my god, you were mod for half a second longer than Skid. Where is my... chat box is there. Cross-reference. Vulcan Ambassador Soketh. Yeah, we know that's, exposed at. Cross-reference. There's no document. Okay. Okay. I have no idea which these are supposed to be changed to. Let's try that. I guess I got it right. Apply the passkey. Almost finished. We got 2 more. Nope. We got 1 more. No. Ambassador Jirok visits Andoria. To Vulcan? Yes. And... there we go. Secret Reman base detected in the Dara system. Blah, 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 blah. Recommendation Telshar ships should be sent to the Dara system immediately to capture this base and its inhabitants. Okay, then. Alright, we should probably inform our admiral.
The Talshar records you recovered showed that Hakeeb and his forces have been targeting the Remans for months. Obasek and his followers have been driven from their homes, had their ships destroyed, and their loved ones killed or imprisoned. Some might say that Obasek's campaign against the Talshar is just. However, Obasek was planning on using Phaleron weapons in the Fahar system, which would have killed hundreds of innocent civilians as well as the Talshar cell there. This is the problem with revenge. Violence and fury only create more pain and suffering.
Alright. Oh, was I using... no, I was doing only the, let's just get a new shield. I wasn't
I
doing...
have new missions.
Congratulations, Lieutenant Commander.
Oh, accolade, Madron. We'll see more of him later.
We know from the information you recovered from the Vahar system that the Tal Shiar are planning to attack a Reman settlement in the Dara system. We have an opportunity to reach the settlement first. This may be a completely internal matter, and if so, the Prime Directive will come into play. We will not be able to interfere, but if there is an outside influence directing these matters, we must know what it is. Our encounters with the Undine and the Changelings have proven that there are entities attempting to move the powers of the Quadrant like pieces in a cow-toe game. It is essential to protecting the Federation to see these attempts for what they are and counter them. I want you to go to the Dara system and learn more about the Reman uprising. The Remans will have hidden their base, so you may have to use subterfuge to find it. One more thing. I realize this is a dangerous situation and that you may be drawn into conflict, but do not antagonize the Remans or the Romulans if you can avoid doing so. We are already at war with the Klingon Empire. I would prefer to avoid another extended conflict.
Yeah, I've got this.
I have new missions for you.
Alright, let's just leave the ship interior. And I'm actually going to be right back because I have to use the bathroom. Let's see, where is... Is that the right one? I accidentally cameoed in the clip I just posted to... I'll have to look at it later. But for now, let's unlock that, move it a bit over, unhide it. I need to use the bathroom really quick, so... Game paused. Alright, I am back. So we can just close that out. That for now. Hide. Alright. Now let's... Okay. Just because it takes forever to get anywhere, we're gonna transwarp after we equipped our new stuff. Yeah, I need a new shield. I'm gonna put this on her. Give her some more of those. Give him one of... No, that's a her. Give him this. Oh, those are two different sizes. Oh. Can someone block that guy that just popped up? It's a... I need to probably... do... like, block certain terms. Thank you. I also have a skill point. Why was I going control? Yeah, I'll have to do that after stream, I guess. Oh, I forgot to close my quote-unquote door. Oh, since when do I have that shield? Okay. I think everyone's up to snuff. Keep that. I was gonna do skills. Let's just do control amplification. Wait, did we already get the, no. Yeah, we already got that. So let's invest in some targeting expertise. Can we use that console that we got though? Let's see, this is a Mark III injector assembly. Yeah, I think we've got ones that I already enjoy using, so... Flow capacitor... I mean, we don't need shield drain, so let's switch that out. Give us a bit more engine power. Alright. Transwarp. I feel like this is the last mission in this storyline. Right? Oh no, it is not. It is close to the last, but not the last. Alright, let's start it. Oof. Also, to those of you looking at the loading screen, yes, that is a T-Rex with a frickin' laser on its head. Ark Survival Evolved. I had a couple friends that played that a few years back. I'm not sure if they still play that or not, though. Remans are jamming our sensors, and there's no way to determine where the base is located without assistance. We need a guide. Communication satellite nearby. We can modify it to emit a signal that the Remans will think is from one of their ships. When the Remans send someone to investigate the signal, we can get a sensor lock on their ship and follow it back to their base. Alright. Where's that relay? Is that it? Yeah, that looks like it's it. Modification complete. We can trigger them. When we trigger the transmissions, the Reman should think it's from a vessel losing power and need of assistance. Use the micronebula to avoid detection. So let's head to the micronebula and... signal worked. Reman's scout ship is in range. Sensor lock. We'll be able to follow them. Oh, that's a Romulan battleship. That is a Dederadex warbird. We better help them out. Reman's ship has cloak, but its engines are damaged and the sensors are detecting a tachyon leak. They can't stay hidden for long. If we distract the Romulans, the Remans will have a chance to decloak and go to warp. I don't think they can last long against the Romulans. I mean, our ship is kind of tiny as well, so... I suppose... Oh, incoming hail.
Ah, you're a good distance out of your Federation's territory, aren't you? Offer no aid or assistance to these Reman rebels and leave this system immediately. If you do so, I can overlook your intrusion into an internal affair. Otherwise, I will be forced to see your presence here as an invasion of Romulan territory. That would be unfortunate. For you.
Yeah, no, we're gonna fucking kill you, buddy. Okay, so I guess we can take it to Dederadex. Interesting. Reman scout ship has decloaked. They're trying to shake us. We need to stay close until we get a lock on their warp signature. Did they just hit the asteroid? I think they just hit the asteroid. And they keep hitting asteroids. Oh my god, why? Oh crap. My D keeps getting stuck, and that happened. Oh, more Romulan ships. Oh, Reman ship has executed a short warp jump. I have a lock on its coordinates. You can engage warp. Alright, let's follow him. Not picking up any ships here. Wouldn't be surprised if there's one or more cloak ships. Reman cloak ships can appear as concentrations of tetrion particles. I will continue scanning the area. There is something interesting on the planet's surface, however. Sensors are detecting a large underground installation. It could very well be the base that the Reman resistance is using. The entire area is protected by a magnetic shield, though, so we can't transport inside. There is a series of caverns connected to the installation. We could send a team there and try to find a way to disable or circumvent the magnetic shielding. Alright, beaming on down to a giant old ice planet. Underground cavern we're in is natural, but the base itself, it's a Dederadex class. The Remans moved a derelict vessel into the cavern. Oh wow. I forgot, well, no, I remember that, but I forgot it was a Dederadex that they moved into the underground. And those things are huge. We appear to be in a maintenance area adjacent to the hull of the ship. The Remans probably mine these tunnels for raw materials. I'm picking up multiple veins of ore that could be useful if they are replicating ship parts or weapons. I'm not reading any way into the ship from here, though. We'll need to find an entrance. No, yeah, I noticed the fauna right away. Oh, I guess they were already dead by the time I tossed out my grenade. I gotta see if there's a way to change the difficulty for me, because this is ridiculous how fast I'm taking down some of these enemies. Console in this room operates heavy machinery. Entrance should be just ahead. And it is sealed. Leads to the main area of the base, but completely blocked. Wonder if a weapon on it... Probably not. Though we could probably melt our way around. Titanium alloy. There's no way a hand weapon will blast through it. We need something with a lot more power. There's a mining layer behind us that we could probably use. Alright, but what is this shiny? Oh, just some stuff. Malfunctioned. Something must be wrong with the mining laser. We should perform more detailed scan. Mining laser's power system isn't strong enough. We won't be able to cut through. I think there are 7 different ways. Okay, so we gotta do a career-based thing. Your applied tactics instructor always told you to use whatever was available to get the job done. You think you could modify the power cell of a hand weapon to boost the output of the mining laser. Starfleet weapons aren't compatible, but the Remans might have left something suitable in the cave. So let's search the cave for an alternate power source, I guess. Is that something over here? Oh! Spiders! Oh, they're dead already. Second time I've done that today. Oh, there's 3 weapon power supplies we gotta grab. Oh boy, this is gonna be fun. Ooh. So many spiders. I think if I was an engineering captain, I'd be using this big old machine. Does this show, like... It does. Cool. Awesome, awesome, awesome. That wasn't... Is this it over here? Yeah, this looks like it might be it. No time to read that. Oh, I guess I have to use that to fuse the power packs together. Why is there a... Oh, someone put down a phaser bolt turret over there. Fuse the power packs. And take the fused power packs. I was expecting some sort of animation. Those are ready to use. Thank you for telling me that. Modify the laser. Ready to fire. It should punch through now. Let's go ahead and head to the console then to get this. Path inside the Reman base is clear. The Remans will be alerted to our presence, so we need to be careful, but I have a feeling Obasek wants to see us. hi. Oh. What? Why will you not...
The nights are cold, and there's not enough food. It is a place like any other. For now we are safe from the Tal Shiar, but I fear that will soon change.
Why are you fighting?
My wife was working on a mining ship. This was not a military vessel. It had no weapons and limited shields. It was not in restricted space, and it threatened no one. The Tal Shiar captured it, and questioned everyone on the crew for weeks. My wife died screaming in a Tal Shiar interrogation chamber. I fight for her.
Okay, then. Yep, Remans have been expecting us. Perhaps we should have just knocked. Yeah, you don't think. Base is remarkable. Remans must have disassembled the old ship and beamed the pieces in one at a time to construct it.
This place won't be safe forever. We have to be ready to leave at a moment's notice. Prepare the... Ah, it's you. Welcome to the heart of the Resistance, little spy. There is so much for us to discuss, and so little time. The Tal Shiar have discovered this, our last refuge. They will be here soon, and my people and I will have to fight for our lives. Yet one question remains. Will you be our friend, or our enemy?
Well, let's talk it out.
My hope is that you are here to talk, but I am prepared for the alternative. The Tal Shiar could arrive at any time. Speak quickly.
Did Sela order... That is a lot of information. Yeah.
I am glad you see things my way. Get instructions from your commanders if you must, but the battle rages, and we must join it. With your help, my people will be free. I'm pleased you see that my cause is just. We can do great...
Sir, Romulan transporter signals detected. The Tal Shiar have entered the base.
Start the evacuation. We must get the civilians out. Commander Roshna, transport the reinforcements here. Tell them to assist our new ally. I will return to my ship and attempt to hold off their forces. Help my soldiers defend this base. Fight well, my friend. My people are counting on you.
Okay, that was just extra. Beaming out while he was walking away. Lost transporter lock. Tal Shiar must have activated a transport inhibitor. You need to find the inhibitor and shut it down. Thank you, Lyra, who I have no idea who you are exactly. But whatever. Oh, okay, that's not a door I can go through, apparently. Oh, thanks for the follow. Do you go by Max? Mad Max? Max Mad? This is probably the most trouble we've had in a fight yet on this game. Because he is not going down easy. Take those items, take those items. Disable this transporter inhibitor. Reman should be able to handle it from here. We should beam back up and report. Looks like Obasek trusts us. Yeah, let's just beam out. That's too much to read right now. I hope no one was injured in the transport.
I sympathize with Obasek's plight, but I do not know if we will be able to assist him. He has no proof of these demons that he claims are directing Hakiv's actions. Without that, becoming directly involved in this conflict would be a violation of the Prime Directive. We will protect the Federation, offer aid to the refugees, and keep this conflict from spilling over into our territory. But if Obasek and his followers are going to continue this fight, they will do so without Starfleet support.
Okay. Yeah, I'm doing the main story missions. I created a new account a couple months back because my old account had my dead name on it, so I'm just playing through the story just to level up and get back to where I was, essentially.
I have new
Congratulations, Lieutenant Commander.
There's more going on here. We can't just ignore
I
it.
agree with you. There is more to this story, and we must continue to follow the trail until all is revealed. As I have said, directly assisting the Remans against the Tal Shiar would be interfering with an internal affair, and that is prohibited by Starfleet regulations. However, I will authorize you to continue investigating this matter. If you can find evidence that supports Obasek's claims, then more options will be open to us.
Thanks for the offer, Max, but I just met you. Maybe once we get to know each other a bit more, I'll invite you into, we can do missions together, but right now I'm just doing this solo for now. We're being hailed by Obasek, putting him on screen now.
The Reman Resistance is very much in need of your help. My contacts tell me that Starfleet has rejected my request for military assistance. That is regrettable, but not unexpected. The Tal Shiar are formidable opponents, as are the forces directing their action. I understand why the Federation would hesitate to engage them directly. So today I appeal to you, not as an ally in battle, but as a person of compassion. My people need your help. I need your help. One of our ships was carrying a load of Thalaron weapons through the Nopata system. That ship has disappeared. There are no indications there was a battle. It's as if my ship and its cargo simply vanished. I know you have your reservations about the lengths to which I will go to secure the freedom of my people. Tell me, if you do not trust me with Thalaron weapons, do you want Hakiv to have them? I can provide you with the last coordinates of the vessel. Please help me. Do what you will with the weapons, if they survive. But find my people.
Alright, let's go ahead and...
The Reman Resistance is very much in need of your help.
We got a skill point too, so we might as well invest that. We have a lot in our inventory right now, don't we? Yeah, we got way too much in our inventory. I will probably have to look at all that off stream. For now, let's just head to the next mission. I am so glad there's a transwarp button. Not reading any active vessels or scanners. There is, however, a debris field nearby. It's clustered around a satellite in orbit of the planet, and the composition of the debris corresponds with ships that have gone missing in this region. I'll keep scanning, but we'll need to take a closer look before I can determine if there are Thalaron weapons on one of the hulks. This feels like a big trap. Oh my god, my D key keeps sticking on me. I'm detecting the vessel that Obisek sent us to find, but all of the ships in the debris field show signs of being affected by the same thing, a high-frequency energy beam that overloaded all of their systems. If the Reman's ship was hit by that beam, it might have crashed into the planet's surface or gone adrift somewhere in the system. I'm detecting energy readings from the satellite. If the Reman crew detected them as well, they could have tried to use it to record a distress signal. We'll need to be closer before I can attempt an uplink with the satellite's communication array. And we are already close enough. Yep, we're stuck. Beam is holding us on to us like a fly in a spider's trap. We've managed to keep life support and environmental systems active, but almost everything else offline. Shields, weapons, engines, nothing works. I'm not detecting any life signs on the satellite, sir, but there is a compartment with life support. The systems operating the beam must be automated. The chief says we have enough power in the backups for one transport. Recommend we send over a team to that satellite to find a way to turn the beam off. Let's beam on over with our team. Consoles here appear to... You aren't even with us, Skopar. Consoles here appear to control the beam that is draining power from the Aviano, but there is a security lock preventing access. We need to find a usable console. Oh, I remember this one. I believe this involved a bunch of friggin' math to complete. Okay. I'm sure this is what people come to Twitch for. Math problems. Romulan consoles are causing lockout by forcing the satellite's primary processor to run through a series of equations and removing key bits of information from the answer, which causes the processors to lock up. If we can solve these equations and input the correct information directly into the consoles, the security lock on the satellite control should be released. I've downloaded the corrupted equations onto this console for you to work on. Yay, math. Let's see. That should be... Right egg? Let's see. That becomes a 4. Okay, fuck doing this in my head. I'm just using a calculator. Let's see, that's 4528 minus 2974 So that should be a 5 in the second digit. Next we've got up 59 times 49. So that should be a 9 in that position. And D... This should be under terms of service as indecent behavior. I know you're making a joke, but I don't get the joke. So this is gonna be 2613 divided by 67. And that's going to be a 9. You went one to me. Ah, okay. Next set of... Oh, God, more math! It is a hate crime against the gays. And, well, I'm a gay, so... God. There probably was a time I could have done this in my head back in high school, but that time has long passed. Let's see. 87 times 23 plus 2631. So that should be a 6 and a 3. And then the second equation, we've got 9986 minus 2461. And then we divide that by 43. That should be a 1 and a 7, so... Oh, God. I'm so glad I've got a calculator. Let's see if I can... Can I enter this all in? 6362 minus 5634 plus 54 times 68. So that should be 3672. I'm not getting the answer that I should be getting. Why am I not getting the answer I should be getting? What did I fuck up? Alright, let's do this a different way. Wait, no. 54 times 68. Okay, so that's 3944. So we'll add that to 6362 and then subtract the 5634. There we go. That's 4672. Is it 4672? Because there's not a 6 for the second digit. Okay, I'm doing my math wrong somehow. Oh, God. Math, why? Let's use a different calculator, see if we get a good answer. Let's see. Six, 3, 6, 2. X that out. 6362 minus 5634 plus 54 times 68. Okay, that's what it's supposed to be. 400. Oh my god. Let this be a lesson to all of you. Use your phone calculator and not the Windows calculator. Alright, we can unlock everything. First things first, what are we unlocking over here? Okay, and from this point on, we are just inputting what we found, I guess, for equations. Wait, do we have to do anything else over here? Oh, is there another? I feel like there's supposed to be another console we're supposed to touch over. Yes. Satellite's targeting functions. I'm not sure if there's a way to disable it. Whatever it is that is disabling our systems. But if we can get this satellite to target something else, we may have a chance of prying our ship free. Access long-range scanners. Expand the range. Derelict Hulk. Reclassify. Alright. Satellite has ensnared a piece of debris near the ship. Its stranglehold on us is weaker, but we're not out of the woods yet. Critical systems are stable, but we don't have weapons or long-range communications. Alright. Go over here. We need to... Isn't there... Oh, we've got to access this before we can access the other one. Controls power supply. Since we weren't able to free our ship by targeting something else, perhaps we could decrease the power to the satellite's weapon. Then the Viano might be able to break free. Switch that to power user. And restore. Okay. We found that if the Viano does not attempt to move or fire at the satellite, that it will engage a low power version of the beam affecting us. It's almost like an energy saving mode. We can use that to our advantage. We at least we won't have to worry about life support. We'll hold the ship stable and keep working on boosting power to critical systems while you try to disrupt the satellite's functions and free us. Alright, one more console to go. Alright. And access this. General operations, manage to minimize the power output of the, if we keep at it, we can switch the satellite controls over to sleep mode. That will shut everything down. Operational state to off. Okay. Systems are coming back online all over the ship. We have weapons, shields, even the replicators are working again. Life without replicators? Oh no. Transporters are standing by, sir. We can beam you back as soon as you're ready. Let's return to the ship. God, I wish these loading screens didn't take forever. This isn't my ship. Where am I? Now what?
If you fail to comply with commands,
Now we fight, or we die. Make sure you pick up a melee weapon. All of your gear is deactivated, and I won't protect you in there.
I have a melee weapon. Yeah, I've got a melee weapon. But I guess we gotta pick one up anyway. We'll take... I have all the
Remember
weapons I
to
need.
equip your new weapon.
Lightsaber, Batleth.
commencing test 1. Nopadin Desert Akari entering testing area.
Enemy targets on sensor.
Commencing test 2. Releasing warrigals now.
There's supposed to be a way to combo with the Batleths, but I can't remember how.
Proceeding to test 3.
Is that a Mugatu? It is.
Enemy targets on sensor.
There we go.
Prisoner 1478, remain in the area for interrogation.
That is bright as fuck. That hurts my eyes.
Failure to comply will result in punishment.
Alright. I'm heading to the prison cell. Before I get there, though, I need to rearrange a couple things on my hotbar. There we go. Thank you for opening the door for me.
What do you want?
Are you enjoying
I
this?
wish to continue talking with you.
Sorry about that. Let's
What
try.
do you want?
What's your story?
Want to know my story? I'm stuck here in this prison, just like you.
What led you to be here?
My name is Slamek. I am part of a resistance. Perhaps you have heard of it? About a week ago, I was part of a crew ferrying weapons from one base to another. When we passed through this system, a satellite disabled our ship. It drifted into the planet's atmosphere. I activated the emergency transporter, and a few of us were able to transport to safety before the ship crashed in the desert. We were looking for shelter and a way to contact our people when a group of soldiers found us. They took us here and kept throwing us into the arena. Now I'm the only one remaining. That is all I know.
What kind of soldiers?
I don't know who was responsible for this place. The trainers and the guards all appear to be mercenaries, without any clue about what's going on. They're paid to keep us in cages and look the other way.
night I was brought in, I was interrogated. There were bright lights in my eyes and a synthetic voice asking me questions. Whoever it was took care to conceal his identity.
Any idea what they
I
want?
have no idea what they want with us, or why they make us fight. This all seems like some sort of giant game, but there is no one in the stands to be entertained.
Are there other prisoners?
I think there are others. I hear other fights. If there are other prisoners, I have never been able to contact them. We are kept separated and caged, unless we are fighting.
Is there a way?
The trainers carry key cards. That's the only way I know to get through the defenses.
Do you think
Can
there's
I
a
trust
way
you?
to get one of those? I suppose you can trust me.
I can see that we think the same way, friend. A few years ago, I worked as a bodyguard for a Ferengi merchant. He had a talent for acquiring latinum. And during my time with him, I learned a few things. I was able to lift a key card from one of the trainers during my interrogation. If you help me, I think we can overpower the guards and escape through the main door in the arena.
Let's get out of here then. Now we just wait to be let out. Where do I crouch? C is to crouch. C is a weird key to crouch.
With commands, you will be punished.
Yes, thank you for the reminder.
Test scenario 4 activated. A Hala released.
We need more help! I'll try to free the other prisoners. You
Okay.
fight the worms!
You do that. I don't think I can use those spores unless I actually get injured, so might as well save them just in case. Uh-oh.
Use the consoles on the sides of the arena to fight the Elder Worm!
Where are some other consoles?
Enemy target on center.
Uh-oh.
Just like last time. Use the remaining console on the side of the arena to fight the Elder Worm! There's another set of consoles by the metal wall. Use them while the worm is distracted. Ugh! I've been hit! I can't continue, my friend. You'll need to protect me.
Oh god, I'm so slow. Where's this console? Where's this console? It says it's over here, but it's not. Oh my god, these fucking... Free the rest of the prisoners? What do you mean? Oh my god. This is ridiculous. is this console I'm supposed to be using? Oh my god. This is ridiculous. Oh. This is what we're supposed to do. Yeah, no, this is like a type of hard I don't want at all. Like, I want it to be hard while I'm shooting things, not trying to trigger things.
The worm destroyed the metal wall! Run! That's our way out!
Okay. Well, mark that as our first death.
Romulan base? Here? What did they want with us? And what is that device?
Most recent communication. Master's patience within Hakib. I am not reading all that. Access denied. Okay. Well, I guess there's a dampening field we've got to disable, which is over here. Or not. Disable dampening field. That's a gateway console. Ah, here it is. It's so hard to see these sometimes. Oh, that looks lovely. Oh, wait, am I under? That should not have happened where I was underneath the water. I swear, a lot of these streams are just the loading time alone for Star Trek Online. Like, it is amazing how long it takes to load.
Watch out. There are Romulan Scorpion fighters overhead. They're looking for us. We need to move quickly and smartly to avoid detection. I recommend we head to the east. See that mountain in the distance? My ship crashed on the other side. It may have something we can use to signal your vessel. The search for us will only get more intense the longer we stay here. We need to get away from the arena as quickly as possible.
All right.
There's a fighter heading straight for us. Quick, take cover in those dark rocks over there and wait for it to pass overhead. Stay still and wait for that fighter to pass overhead. If we are fortunate, they won't detect us.
Or I could shoot.
They didn't see us. Let's move on. I can't go on. My injuries from the arena are too painful.
Oh my god.
We need to find a place to rest for a moment.
You know, I know these things don't actually detect you at all, but it's still kind of scary sometimes when you hear them flying overhead.
Forgive me, my friend, but the pain... I need to rest, just for a moment. My wounds are agonizing. I fear the worm's venom may have infected me. The pain is excruciating. My vision is blurred, and my blood burns in my veins.
Before we were captured, my science officer said that the local plants here have medicinal qualities. Please, I need your help. Find something to ease my suffering. I need something to disinfect my wound, something to treat my fever, and anything that will ease my pain. Thank you, my friend. I know that I would have died today if it weren't for you.
Well, let's see what I can find. Napata desert plant, blah blah, medicinal. We don't care about that. We're tactical officers, not scientists. Uh-huh. And this is... Uh-huh, yep, okay. That looks like it was for fever, rashes, and whatnot. Well, it seems how this is the closest. Why don't we do this? Oop, not what I meant to do. Should be another one around here. Oh. Here's some seed pods. Not what I was looking for. Okay, these the herbaceous plants are just right near where we let Slavic put where we let him rest at. God, words are heard. What am I looking for now? Over here. Let me get up this hill. Oh. Now, where did we leave our Reman friend? There you are.
Thank you, my friend. I'm feeling better now. I think I can continue.
Alright, just don't slow us down.
Now that we're in the canyon, we shouldn't have to worry about the fighters anymore. Just the local wildlife. Keep your eyes open.
God, I wish I could, like, in my lifetime, actually look up at an alien sky in real life. Because this is beautiful. And if reality is anything like this, well... Oh... Nope, I see... Celots. Those are Vulcan native. What are they doing on this planet? I wonder if it was possible to sneak by these at all. I probably should have tried. Oh, I saw something. My reticle went over. Yep, there's Celots up ahead. Can we sneak by them? I don't think we're gonna be able to. Oh, of course he just... Ah. Why did you do that? We could have snuck by them. They didn't see us. Fucking Slamek. Still got ways to go, it looks like.
The weather isn't going to hold out for too much longer. We should look for a place to spend the night. I've noticed that there are things we can gather along the way to make our night more pleasant.
Okay, what should we be gathering then?
The search patrols are moving on. We will not survive a night in this desert. We need to find shelter and safety. If we can scavenge provisions to create a camp, we'll have a better chance of reaching the wreckage of my ship alive.
What do we need?
The temperature's dropping. If we don't find warmth, we risk hypothermia. We can't use a phaser on the rocks here to heat them. They're too porous. We will need firewood. Look to the dry plants. If we can collect tinder, kindling, and logs, we will be able to create a fire that will last through the night.
Hi Ezra, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Myself, I'm doing alright. I'm actually starting to get a bit tired though, so I think I'll probably end the stream once we finish this mission. Let's see if... Okay, so we gotta find tinder. Thank God our mission map points us in the direction we need to be going. Tinder, kindling, and fuel wood. Let's see. I'm a bit tired. I was just working on the model's rigging, and you know that takes a lot of time and effort. Oh shit. Don't interrupt me while I'm reading chat messages. Anyway, grabbed a cup of coffee to refresh my mind, and I'm just here to happy and tired at the same time. I'm glad you, so, a bit tired after. So you finished the model. What were you rigging up? Oh, a live 2D model. Okay. Yeah, I'm sure that's, like, I haven't done it myself, but from what I've seen on tutorials and stuff, it seems like it's tough to rig anything. Especially for, like, VTubing.
That should last us through the night. Let's get into this cave before the temperature drops anymore.
Oh, you worked on the whole model. Okay. Yeah, that seems like it'd be a lot of work. How do you get into the cave ahead of us?
This cave should protect us from the elements. I've done some exploring. It looks like this cave continues when the sun rises side of the mountain. We could save time and energy by using the passage instead of trying to find a path over the mountain. Excellent. The passage saved
The
us
lines
out.
are
This
all
could be the
blending
day.
together.
Let's find my ship.
Oh my god, his lines were blending
My ship
together.
isn't far from here. I think I can make out smoke from the wreckage on the horizon.
Oh, I actually, I didn't hire an artist. I just found a pick crew that was available to use for just anyone to use as a PNG tuber. So that's all I'm really using is a pick crew image. I think in my stream's description I have, it's not like a hyperlink, but you can copy and paste the link to where I got it from, where I made it at.
And when we were flying through space, we were free. Perhaps she can help us one last time.
Let's see. Can we just jump? I'm gonna jump. Oh, okay. Don't just... And he fell all the way down. There is fall damage. I forgot about that. This game, it's a Star Trek Online. It's an MMO, probably the best single-player MMO you will ever play. That's a joke. It hasn't aged that well. But basically you just go on through missions and stuff, and sometimes there's combat on the ground, and sometimes there's combat on the up in space, and yeah. It's pretty much got an RPG aspect to it as well.
We should check to see if the emergency beacon survived the crash. But in the likely event it didn't, we might be able to piece together some components to create a makeshift emergency beacon.
Let's see. I mean, it's alright to be a noob gamer. I don't know. Games are fun and they're for everyone. No way vessel will fly ever again. You do, however, find a backup generator. We need to collect some parts. So let's see. Ooh. I don't know what happened with the graphics there, but everything just like blanked out. Let's see. I think if you look closely at this, yep, this is supposed to, it's a miniaturized section of a Constitution class cruiser. I have a schedule set up in the schedule tab. I'm not always good at keeping about it, but I've tried to play Star Trek Online on Fridays. I play a Digimon ROM hack of the Pokemon trading card game for Game Boy Color on Mondays. And on Tuesdays and Thursdays in the evening, yeah, it does look like a mini rocket. But Tuesdays and Thursdays, starting last night actually, I've been playing Borderlands 4 with a couple friends, Skid and Ratty. Skid, I believe, is still lurking in chat somewhere. Yep, there he is. And then what's this? Oh, this is like a scaled down damage version of the nav beacons in the space maps. Oh yeah, I do wish Star Trek would get a new MMO. Like, I mean, there's some mobile games out there that are alright-ish, but I want something that's more exploratory and not just focused on combat, really. Ezra, is this because of a work schedule you know many people have? My schedule is just, I don't know, it's just what I can make of it. I know Skid and Ratty aren't available till the evening. Have I tried Pale World? No, I don't think I will plan on trying it ever. Like, the only Pokemon clone I've enjoyed are, like, the Digimon Cyber Sleuth and then Cassette Beasts. But other than that, I don't usually go for, like, Pokemon clone games. Because they just haven't been appealing. Alright, let's head out. Oh boy, they were waiting for us.
Did you think you could run from me? There is no place where I cannot find you. My spies are everywhere. Prisoner 1478, take your place. You did your job.
His animation was moving way too fast.
It is good to know at least one Reman understands who is the master and who is the slave. The loss of the listening post was a minor setback. The Reman's refuge in the Dara system has been destroyed. Dozens of subjects have been tested in my arena. When the Iconians return, they will find I have done all they have asked, and more. But you will not be there on that dreaded day. This tiresome game ends now. You could have been such a fascinating test subject, but this time, no. This time I think a more direct approach is best.
Oh, thanks for the follow.
Aim.
Oh. No! Where's my...
I am back.
Totally forgot to hit the follow button.
I apologize.
Yeah, better late
for
than
action.
never.
I had no idea there was a traitor in our midst. If his actions caused harm to you or your crew...
Oh shit, did I?
That was not my intent.
I should really
However,
put that up on screen, my
Opana system was
follower
not in vain.
goal.
Now you see. Now you know. Hakiv is a pawn of a greater power. The demons of
So I finally reached 30 followers then.
You should report to your superiors. Tell them what you have seen here. open their eyes to the dangers that lurk in
Yeah.
the shadows.
One step closer. Now I just need to get that viewer count up so I can like average more than 1 or 2 viewers each stream. Okay,
Congratulations, Lieutenant Commander.
holy... Okay, just assault me with everything. New officer, Andorian, a human science officer. I mean, I've already got a couple engineering candidates, but I would like... Oh, that's an Andorian as well, the tactical officer. Yeah, we'll take a tactical officer candidate. Yeah, there's no room. I like your hair, though.
Starfleet Intelligence has completed its analysis of the data you recovered in the Nopata system. There is a 67.47% chance that the Iconians are using the Tal Shiar as a way to influence the
I don't
Romulan
have
Star
a Discord
Empire, and that their
server,
persecution of the
Ezra.
Remans is directly related to this. Command is considering lending assistance to Obasek and his forces. But before we come into direct conflict with the Romulans, we want to try...
I do, however, if you...
The data indicates that Hakiv is operating out of the Brea system. Long-range sensor scans indicate that there may be a major Tal Shiar installation there. We want you to infiltrate this system, apprehend Hakiv, and destroy the Tal Shiar's base. Hakiv must not escape.
Okay,
He
you
may
know what?
be
You're
the
talking
only
too
person
long.
who knows
Accept.
I have new missions
I'll
for
accept
you.
your mission. Thank you. I don't have a Discord, but I do have some socials that you can follow me on. If you'd like to do that. I try to post regularly on Blue Sky. I'm not great at it. And then... What else? Tumblr, I'm kind of active. If I do anything, I'll reblog stuff to my alternate Tumblr, and then my YouTube has the VODs of my streams. Just because Twitch doesn't keep them forever. Let's see, let's grab the skill point. Oh, I've got open trait. You know what, I'll do that off screen. We're a bit over the 2-hour mark. I said I would finish after this mission here. Yeah, Blue Sky, I will also post there when I'm streaming, if you're on there, Ezra. But for now, I am going to go ahead and head off for the day, because it's been a while. I've been streaming for like 2 hours. You know that I don't use Blue Sky nor Tumblr. Do I know that? Oh, or are you just saying, yeah, okay. Well, you followed, so you should get notifications. But yeah, have a good one, everyone, and I will see you Monday for Digimon ROM hack of the Pokemon trading card game. Thanks all for joining.